For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 48 of My Player here on FIFA 17. We start with a game in the Copa del Rey. After getting past Cordoba in the previous round, we now face fellow top division side Deportivo Alaves, and that's the first leg of which, as you can see, the second leg is in just under a week's time. But in between now and then, we have a game against Leganés as well. I'm not sure whether we'll be selected for that and the second leg. Probably will, because we're one of the better players in the side, but we'll just have to wait and see if our stamina lasts. We do have a game against Barcelona later in the month as well. As we've mentioned a couple of times previously, we are staying at Betis in this transfer window and looking to try and win a trophy whilst we're here to then move on in the summer. We'll have to wait and see if that comes to fruition. Hopefully, we'll be selected for the World Cup in the summer as well. As you can see, it's the 3rd of January 2018, which means the World Cup in Russia will be played between the second and third season. We have been brought into the England picture recently, so I'd very much like to think we'd be selected for the tournament itself. Time will tell, of course, but for now we're going to jump into this game against Alaves. Do drop the video a like rating if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button as well to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. They can play in their hot pink, which it will eventually turn to. There we go. And we'll see if we can get ourselves a good first leg lead in this round of 16 tie in the Copa del Rey. Runs straight into Manu, and Kiko can play the ball forwards here. Oh, Petros does well to make up for his mistake, in fairness. I'll give him credit. Let's go across there to Sanabria. Digar's made a good run, but he's going to use Petros. Spins well, driving forward. I'll call for it, because I know he has a tendency to just keep running, Petros, and not find a pass. We found Digar, though. Oh, lovely ball in Sanabria, 1-0. That ball was perfectly weighted across to the man in the middle. It needed to be weighted exactly right. Otherwise, any number of defenders or the goalkeeper could have gotten to it, but it was inch perfect. Sanabria sliding in. We make it 1-0 to Real Betis after about 20 minutes or so. I'll call for it here. Got a couple of options in front of me. We'll go short there to Petros. He could... Oh, that's a free kick, surely. Right, this is a decent opportunity, this. What can we do from here? Danny Pacheco to take it. Does have a half-decent free kick on him. And it's on target. Oh, it's well said. Pacheco to Pacheco. I didn't realise their keeper was called Pacheco as well. Danny Pacheco to F. Pacheco. And we stay with the scoreline at 1-0 just before half-time. It's been a rather uneventful half, to be honest. But thankfully, from the uneventful half, we are still coming away with a 1-0 lead. So we'll hope for a slightly more number of opportunities in the second half. But fingers crossed, those extra opportunities do actually go our way and not to Alaves looking for an equaliser. To Manu Garcia. To Santos. Alaves looking for an opportunity to try and find an equaliser. It's a hell of a run here. Oh, it's a great cross. And the man underneath it has equalised immediately at the start of the second half. As was the situation with our goal, the weight of cross was perfect. Floated over the top of the defender, just slightly too far away from the keeper for him to be able to commit to come and get it. And a very good header into the back of the net from Katai. 1-1. Win that header. Well, he's done well, actually, Mandy, there. Petros looks for Danny Cabellos. Into Petros, to me. Look to slot through Sanabria, which we've done well, actually. And Sanabria could, but hasn't given us the lead again. Just 10 minutes after they brought themselves back level, we very nearly extended ourselves in front again. But Sanabria from the edge of the box fires wide. Doesn't really know which way he wants to go, but he's found Danny Cabellos. He doesn't know which way he wants to go either. And fouled is what's happened, so we'll take the free kick. Right, Pacheco had an opportunity earlier, and his namesake made a good save. Can he beat him this time around? The answer is... Oh! A stunning yes. Wonderful free kick. Their goalkeeper clearly distraught by his lack of attempt to make a save there, but he just stood rooted to the spot. Lovely free kick. Whipped into that top right-hand corner. We do have ourselves our 2-1 lead. Moments ago, Sanabria fired wide, but this time, from a set piece, we're able to get the ball over the wall, down and into that top corner. We have ourselves a 2-1 lead. Good angle for it here. Look at the movement on it as well. Keeper stood absolutely no chance there. 2-1 Betis. Play this back there to Martin. Into Sanabria. Across to Leyva. And why would you pass it? Wow. I can't believe that he's actually passed it in that position and played a 1-2 when all he needed to do was pull the trigger and surely we'd have scored. In the end, we end up hitting the post. Here's Alexis. Takes an ace to get it under control, but does find Edgar. And Kiko with a shot and wide of the target. It wasn't really a touch of control from either player there before Kiko had the shot. That was terrible control there. It just hit him in the shins. It wasn't really a pass. Kiko just lashed at it. Keeper felt the need to dive for it, but it was never on target. There goes the final whistle. It's going to be a 2-1 win from the first leg here, thanks to that Danny Pacheco free kick after the hour mark. They did bring themselves back level immediately at the start of the second half, but we were able to get our lead back again, and hopefully that might be enough to see us get through to the next round. Valencia lose 2-0 at home to Barcelona. Of course, there is a second leg. We should be playing against Leganes in the not in the Copa del Rey, in the La Liga in the next game. If not, it will be that second leg against Depor Alaves in the Copa del Rey. We will find out in due course. I'll just jump to the next game now, whichever one it is. Andy to Diga, into me. Poke that there to Petros, quickly gets it to Zazuli. I'm trying to run around the outside, but just ran into a defender. I'm now offside, but Petros is just going solo. Petros makes it 1-0 after 6 minutes. That was a stunning goal. Betis won, Leganes 0 after less than 10 minutes. Zazuli's hair seems to get thinner and thinner every time we play alongside him, but I think my run just drew the defenders away. They weren't sure which way to go, and Petros just ran into the space opened up. 1-0. Poke that through there to Zazulia, and he is in behind. Not sure what his pace stats are, Zazulia, but he had the legs to get away, but unfortunately not the finish on the end of it. Szymanowski into Guerrero, who turns brilliantly and has the shot on target. I struggle to say the winger's name, but he was able to get a nice ball inside, and the turn from Guerrero was pretty good. It's just a shame he didn't put enough power on the shot to get it past the goalkeeper. Leganes' first chance of the game, though, comes and goes, and our 1-0 lead is still there. Rico out wide to Szymanowski. Options in the middle. Early cross, cleared away. Not very far, though. Van Amersfoort brings that down. Guerrero tackled. Van Amersfoort is still free. His shot is blocked, and somehow we've been able to get it away without them having a proper shot on target. Although Rico could have one here, but he gets tackled again. But then Rico puts the tackle in. This is a little bit messy right now as we come towards the end of the first half, but hopefully we can just calm things down and get the ball away. Sanabria into Zazulia. Call for the through ball. It wasn't well enough play to get me away from the defender, but we'll slot Zazulia in again, and surely he can pass it back to me here. And now, the shot is blocked and goes out for a corner. Poor shot, have a word. It wasn't a poor shot. Corner to come in from this far side. In it comes. Who's going to win that header? I think that was Szymanowski, actually. It was. It's going to be another corner. Can we score at the beginning of the second half the same way that Alaves did in the last game? That's gone where I was stood. It's going to drop there to Demisi, who can't get his shot off despite me telling him to shoot. And Guerrero will come away with it. Stinza, if he's early, and he is, he could play in Bracalo and has done. Breaking away here into the middle. Guerrero, wow. I mean, you can see what the number 10 thought of that. A little bit nearer to this near side touchline. He was screaming for it. If that had ended up in the back of the net in that top left corner, best goal ever. As it happened, worst shot ever. Into Rico. Could cross it. Has done. Blocked. Drops back to him. Crosses again. Cleared away by Puccini. Stojilkovic brings it down. He's played me in here before I ran offside into their half. Now, have I got the space to be able to turn inside here and get a shot off before the second defender comes in? Oh, I mean, I probably should have squared it, but I felt confident enough of being able to score there, and I've hit the woodwork, and Timor gets the tackle in, and the final whistle goes. Had we been drawing at 0-0, I would have squared it, but because we had the 1-0 lead, and we were deep in stoppage time, I felt I was alright to try and take that on myself. Unfortunately, I only hit the woodwork, but never mind, we do get the 3 points. Not sure what Atleti did. That was my 85th match completed, apparently. So sprint speed has gone up 1. Oh, bicycle kick trait. That will be getting turned on. Don't think I've ever scored a bicycle kick in any my player ever. We get a 1-0 win, though. Now, what did Atleti do? No matches played on the Saturday. Okay, well, we'll have to wait until the Sunday. We'll advance as far as the Depor game, and we'll see what happens with the league table. We should at least still be in touch with Atletico Madrid, if not top outright, as we were at the end of the last episode. I'm not entirely too sure. I'll actually have a quick train as well. We could, if finishing goes up to 86 here, maybe go up to 78 rated. The answer is we're not even going to get up to 86 finishing, so it doesn't matter whether we'll go up to 78 from 77, because we don't have the opportunity to. Right, let's edit the pro. Let's throw on that trait. I haven't thrown any traits on. Second wing can go on. Swerve pass, why not? Finesse shot trait. Where's the bicycle kicks? And I don't really need a driven pass free kick or trait, because you can do a driven pass anyway. Early crosser outside the foot. I don't like the outside the foot shot. Let's go with the early crosser trait, shall we? There we go. Right, so we've added some traits to our guy. Now, what does the league table look like? That's what I want to know. Let's advance a little bit further than Sunday, and then we'll have a look. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, and click that notification bell, most importantly, so that you don't miss out on anything between now and the end of time, I suppose. Hopefully you'll be subscribed for a while, but it's actually Real Madrid that are top of the table now, having won 12 games. We are now the only side remaining unbeaten, but despite being unbeaten, we're not top. We are second by a point, who are third by a point behind us, Atletico Madrid. Oh well, best defensive record in the league, having conceded only 7 goals in 17 games. But for now, that is going to bring us to a close. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.